Find out what's going on. Get involved. Change things from the inside. Make a difference. Take pride. Multicultural at its best. The Luisa Marshall Show. Coming up.
All new Simply the Best. On Spotlight, Kal Marshell is an American singer, songwriter, producer, philanthropist, and entertainer. Born in Chicago, where Kal started his music experience performing at historical venues such as the Velvet Lounge and the Palmer House Hilton. He moved to Los Angeles to pursue his dream. Using his talent in music, Kal is also an activist, motivational speaker, and musician to bring compassion, love, and peace to various causes and audiences. As a brand ambassador for the Bottomless Toy Chest, Kal wrote and produced a holiday single, Hope for the Holidays, raising awareness and money for children fighting cancer throughout the United States. Today, Kal is joining me on the show to spread love and inspiration.
To make amazing music, continue to create opportunities to help change the world, and just continue to try to make the world a better place.
Get ready to be inspired. All these coming up.
He could have changed the world. She could have cured diseases. They could have saved lives.
Hello! What a great year so far, and we have a wonderful show for you all. Just performed a show. Joining me today is my beautiful friend, Kal Marshell. Hello, Kal!
Hey, Luisa, how are you?
I'm really good. It's nice to see you again.
It's amazing to see you again as well.
Oh my gosh, Kal. Okay, so how are you, my American friend, my American bestie in so many ways?
Yes, right. We're here. We have the Tina Turner connection. It's all amazing. It's simply been the best. When I tell you, it has simply been the best. I had to play your word, you know? When I tell you life has been so great, I've been doing my music. I have new music coming out. I've been doing different shows. I'm getting ready for my show at the Morongo Casino on February 4th. So I'm really, really just excited, getting prepared for everything going on. And it's been an amazing ride.
So, Kal, your new year has actually started in the right direction.
Yeah, it really has. I'm just so grateful. It's so surprising. It's amazing. I'm really grateful, and I'm just can't believe I'm with you. We're talking to Canada and America at the same time. We're just doing this. I feel so blessed.
Well, you're a blessing to the world, Kal. Okay, you know what? We still have the pandemic, Kal. So
yeah.
I hope it goes away, but it's still around us. So what do you do to protect yourself from the virus? I see that you're going around. I see you on your Facebook that you're going everywhere. And I'm like, oh, Kal, what are you doing?
I actually got vaccinated. So I'm vaccinated, fully vaccinated. And, it was a personal choice, and I don't judge anyone for their choice with whatever it is. I chose to get it for me. And it was dope. I've gotten it. I've been wearing my mask. I've been making sure I use my antibacterial, and, I keep my distance. I think a lot of times for me, I've been so blessed that I have not had COVID at all. So I've been really good, and I've taken a lot of time to stay to myself. So even as you see, I'm in this whole room by myself. And, it's for me, I do different things to just make sure I keep my distance, and it's been working for me. So I'm just grateful that I've been able to go through this pandemic thus far untouched.
Yeah, I can see. You're also keeping your distance from me. You're so far away from me.
Right. It's all about this. Here. Okay. We're getting closer.
I know, it's hilarious. No, I'm just kidding. I just love that. That kind of the couch thing and everything, it's just so chill. You look so cool. But Kal, you are originally from Chicago. Do you miss the Windy City, or,
Yeah.
you call it?
Big shoulders. You know, Chicago is Chicago. It's a whole vibe on its own. And it's just so interesting. When you go to Chicago, you have great food, you have great architecture, you have great legends and people. And, you know, house music originated there. And it's also the capital of gospel music. And so it's just so much there. You know, Etta James, Cadillac Records. And growing up as a musician, you just really love your own hometown for all that it's offered the world from music, you know?
You miss it?
Yeah, but you know, I live in LA and I also live in Chicago, so I'm like bi-coastal, by state, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, it's quite cold there right now.
Yes, it is. It's like,
is? Yeah.
it's like my mom, she's there, and my grandfather, he's 94, he's there, and they're like, it's blistering cold, so they're coming to California next week. Yeah, you know, I'm going to be honest. I miss parts of Chicago. So I feel as though whenever you move from your hometown to somewhere else, you're moving for a purpose and a reason. And whatever that purpose and reason is, you have to go forward to it because it's your destiny. So me moving to Los Angeles was part of my destiny. So yes, I miss Chicago and I always will love Chicago, but I also understand that I had to move to get to where I want to be in life. So, you know, it's just sort of part of the journey and it's always going to be home.
You and I are both music lovers.
Yeah.
Your thoughts on Spotify? I'm just really curious. Does it bother you, or are you okay with it?
You know, okay. I guess I have to actually, as far as, am I bothered by Spotify? Spotify is, you know, so Spotify is like,
you just blurt it out. You know, it's your feelings. It's you know, your thoughts on it.
I feel as though music and conversations are things that really should not be controlled. I feel as though when you take algorithms and you start to use scientific and mathematical measures to sort of kind of flood people with what you think that they like, it sort of kind of gives people an opportunity to sort of kind of get stuck and sort of kind of really just, I guess, saturate the market and not allow other people to come through. So for me, I feel as though Spotify and all the other algorithmic type of playlisting type of organizations, they're great because they allow some independent artists to get through, but it's also sort of hard for other independent artists to get through unless you really are making a whole lot of noise or you're spending a lot of money to get that through. And I think when they originally first came out, like SoundCloud and stuff, it wasn't about algorithms, it was just people finding great music. So I applaud Neil Young for taking his stance and just being his own person. And, you know, I also can understand how Spotify as an organization can make their own rules and regulations. And I, you know, think that for me, I'm still on Spotify. So you're way, way, way more than welcome to follow me on Spotify if you're still there. But if you took it off Neil Young, you can follow me on iTunes. No, but, you know, it's one of those things that you have to, you know, I respect both sides. And I just feel as though, you know, Spotify can be a little hard in general. So for me, yeah. Like Joe Rogan, he's out there and he's amazing on their show, but he has a contract with Spotify. He's making a nice amount of money and they've paid him a lot of money. So they're going to support him a little bit more than they would support someone like you or I, because we're just an independent artist who they don't even, you know, look for. It's interesting, you know, the dynamic, you know, and so for us, we're the underdogs and we just really want to, you know, have an opportunity to showcase our music and our talent. And most of the time, we're not even trying to hurt anyone or even saying anything crazy to anyone, like in regards to the COVID vaccine or anything like that. But because you may make a song about it and it could be a song of support, they're going to block you. So it's like, it's not cool, but then it's like, you guys are going after business, which is why the feeling and the soul of music is just, you know, it's in such a way of, you know, it's on hospice, you know?
I know. It's just, you're right. I mean,
Kal is also the host of the online talk show Purple Couch Conversations, where we had our first Tina Turner connection.
Over here on Purple Couch Conversations. So I'm going to bring our first guest up. And of course, we are doing a live interactive portion of the beginning of this show. So make sure that you please send in your questions, send in anything that you yourself want to know, because now is the time for us to talk together. Okay, so I'm going to welcome Miss Luisa Marshall to our to our line. Hi,
Gal. Yes, we
How
are
are you?
celebrating. Look at this. My purple drink.
Yes. Oh, just for me. I feel so freaking honored.
I love you for saying that you are one of the #1 fans of Tina Turner. That's awesome.
Listen, people look at me and they don't understand. With me as a singer, as a songwriter, as just a Black man in America, Tina Turner's story it taught me so much. It gave me so much pride. It gave me enough understanding to actually understand how to respect boundaries. As a child, when I watched the movie What's Love Got to Do with It?
Cal, you've given a platform for, for mini-me and Bobby to at least reach out to all the Tina Turner fans that we'll try our best to keep her legacy alive. And Tina, you know what? I had a blast. I'm not gonna lie. I had a blast. So you and Bobby and Tina, oh my God, oh wow. So didn't expect that. Of course, it's not a secret that you and I are both Tina Turner fans, huge Tina Turner fans. And so I read the latest news about Tina buying a beautiful property in Switzerland. I want to go there, knock on her door, you and me. Let's fly there, knock on her door, and have tea or hot chocolate with Tina. So, do you think she'll let us in?
I actually think she would. I think she would. I think if Tina Turner saw you and myself at her door, I believe she actually would.
Let's bring Bobby. Let's bring Bobby with us.
Yes.
The three of us.
You know what? I think she would. And you know why?
Why?
Because you are one of the world's best.
Oh.
And you look amazing all the time. And because she's already seen you, she'll be like, I know her. She'll see me and be like, he's a Sagittarius. I feel him. And then she'll see Bobby and say, that reminds me of me back in the day. So we got the whole trifecta. So I believe we would always be in with Tina.
That's awesome. Oh my God. I now I feel a lot of hope. So much hope.
Yes.
We'll be back with Kal. Don't go away.
I'm gonna play your latest music video. Do what you want to do, and we're all gonna dance to it. Here we go. Woo!
It's the light up in the attic that draws me near. Conversation so dark, I feel the fear. Chemical reaction, mutual attraction, pulling me near. Could we be subtracting if we're just reacting? Touch me, hold me, move me, do what you wanna do. Love me, leave me, stay with me, do what you wanna do. Whatever you wanna do. I see you on the wall, trying to be my water, cause you see me burning down. You see the lights glare, don't feel the burn. All the blessings that we get, you soon will learn. Every moment that we breathe, we haven't earned. Now take a moment for the homies. Oh, now take this moment for the homies. You ready? Touch me. me, do what you wanna do. Love me, leave me, stay with me, do what you wanna do.
It makes me do what I wanna do.
That's
So, Kal, what do you want to do? What are your hopes for 2022?
my hopes. I love word. I can't stop smiling. Luisa, you got me bubbling over for real. I'm like, oh my word. For 2022, I just want to continue to make amazing music, continue to create opportunities to help change the world, and just continue to try to make the world a better place than it was when I got here. Using the gift that, God gave me. That's it.
If the universe gives you one superpower, what superpower do you want to have and why?
Unlimited knowledge. Because as long as you can figure anything out, you'll never be stuck.
That's a great superpower. That's amazing, Kal. Wow. So, where do you get your energy?
My energy, it sounds so like, I guess, I can't think of the word I want to say, but it sounds just so corny to just say, like God or whatever. But in real life, it just comes like I live my life. I try to live life in a way that I can be proud of. And I think a lot of people live life because you only live life. They'll have a YOLO approach, which, you only live, you only live once, which is great. You only do live once. And if you only live once, I want the one time I live to be as amazing as possible. And so I guess my energy comes from that, aspect. I just want to have fun, live life, and make everything better. You feel better when you make things better,
That's a quote from Kal.
Right.
You feel better when you make things better. I think 2 days ago, 3 days ago, you posted a video of yourself singing in a room with nice acoustics. You don't have any mic, don't have any microphone. You just sang your heart out, and you just I feel good. I just want to spread love, and I was like, oh, I wish I could be you, Colin, some days. It's like because I'm so small. I need the microphone to sing. I need this, I need that, but here you are trying, not trying, but showing yourself so raw and so truthfully that you are actually having a good time.
Yeah, you have to have a good time. Life is about purpose, but in your purpose, you should always have happiness and joy. So for me, music is the one thing that's always saved my life. It's taken me through so many things. It's gotten me through. It's brought me joy, happiness, and just it's been there for me. And I think whenever you connect to a song, you connect to an artist, you connect to a person, and that person makes you want to do better. It's like those are the type of people you should follow. Like I love Tina, I love Aretha Franklin, I love Barry White, and these like artists that gave me hope to say, oh, these are great artists. But then I also have people like my mother and my aunt and my community people, like all these different gospel people from Chicago that some people have heard of and some haven't. But these people also inspired me, and those people, it's all about just having that holistic approach to just bringing life to its best fruition. Like how you said, it's not like you have to, but in reality, and so with you, how you said it's not demand, but it's almost like it's a demand of the law of reciprocity. When you see others doing well, when you support them and you celebrate them, then when it's your turn, you will have others support and celebrate you. And the thing is, sometimes your turn comes before others, and sometimes your turn comes last. But everyone has a turn. And so because everyone has a turn in this thing called life success and what we want, and joy and happiness, we all need to just support others as we go through it. And that's how you can always have happiness no matter where you are in life. Because if I'm supporting you and you're doing well, I'm like, I'm glad for you. Even if I'm not where I'm at right now, where I want to be, because I'm happy for you, it takes my focus off of where I'm not, and it puts my focus on where I could be or where I may want to be. So that's how you have others who are in your own circle inspire you instead of being a hater or being jealous. It creates more of an environment of support because you want your people to do well, because when they do well, you do well, you know?
We're in this together, even though the seasons change. Can't forget to stand up and keep living for a change. I'm praying for hope for the holidays. I'm praying for peace for the holidays. I'm praying for joy, friends, and family. I'm praying for life.
The brand ambassador for the Bottomless Toy Chest, you wrote and produced a holiday single, Hope for the Holidays, raising awareness and money for children fighting cancer throughout the United States. So how long have you been advocating for the children, and what inspired you to do this?
So it's been around a year. I started last year. What occurred was, for me as a kid, I had Crohn's, and I was in the hospital often as a child. Being back and forth in the hospital, you understand when you're a kid, you understand the differences that go on for other kids when you become an adult. And my father last year passed away from cancer. And so I was looking for some way to give back and some way to do something that connected to me a little bit more personally than just a random charity. And it sort of kind of collided both things that I actually felt passionate about. Children who are sick, because I was one of those children, and then cancer because my dad lost his battle to it, the year prior. So it gave me the opportunity to sort of do something for him and myself at the same time while helping others.
Who's your favorite artist?
It'd be Aretha Franklin. That's my that's one of my favorite. One of my main ones. Yes, Aretha. Yeah, she was a songwriter. She played. She's a singer. She's a performer and entertainer. Aretha was. I actually got to see her live before and sat on the same stage with her. So because of that, I got to see her live in real life and see what she did and how she did it. And I know a lot of her musicians, and it's just really, really amazing. She was a force, and she was able to navigate and balance her personal life as well as her public appearance in her public life. And I think a lot of times it's hard for entertainers, us as entertainers, to even maintain that balancing act and not get caught up in the, who you are to the world and who you are to your friends and family, and be able to still maintain that humbleness, So yeah, Aretha is definitely one of those people who was able to do all those things and more, and, maintain clear decisiveness on who she wanted to be, what her brand was. And she was also able to still connect with others who might not have been in her brand, but still she was able to show that you can be open to everyone,
One thing I like about her, she knew what she wanted.
She knew what she wanted.
And she aimed for it. She was so focused. Oh my gosh, Kal, this is so great. I really don't want to let you go. It was so good. This is such a beautiful conversation. So let me know, give me your updates on where you are, so I can, so I can follow you wherever you are. And if you're doing a show somewhere that's closer here, you're going to be in Seattle or whatever, I'll probably cross the border to see you.
Into existence. Let's speak it into me getting some tours over in Canada and getting some tours over in New York, so it's closer to you, so I can get some more dates out that way. And of course, you can find me on kallive.com, the KAL live, LIVE.com. And that's where you can find all my tour dates. You can find all of my music. You can find merchandise. I have these new shirts that are amazing. We have scarves coming out, and it's just so many things coming on. So kallive.com. And that's everything Kal Marshell.
He could have changed the world. She could have cured diseases. They could have saved lives. So many possibilities. What did they do to make it shoot? What could we do to make them shoot? What could I do to make you shoot? they did nothing. We need to do something. If you did nothing, I would stand up and do something. If I did nothing, I hope you do something.
I love you, Carl. You're amazing. Do what you want to do.
Yes.
And I'll do what I want to do because Carl
Yes.
wants me to, right?
Yes.
So, Kal, keep inspiring the world.
You too. And I want to say thank you for having me, and thank you for your audience for watching. Thank you guys for following me, and everything. So thank you guys so much. And of course, my tagline for life is just do whatever you want to do.
Love you, Carl.
Thank you. Love you too, Luisa.
And I'll say right now, Kal Power.
Kal Power. Yes. Kal Power. Yeah. I'll see you later. Thank you, Luisa.
Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Hope you enjoyed the show. Thanks for watching. Please follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Please don't drink and drive. Don't text and drive. Always be kind. Let's stop bullies. Stay safe, everyone. See you next week. Bye-bye.